up, you guys? I'm Michaela. Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be filming the highly requested tips and advice on being a new kid part 2. Before we go any further with this video, I did want to announce that I'm doing video shoutouts from here on out, so comment for a chance to be in the next video, but today's video shoutout goes to Lily Stanley. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, and I'm so glad that my last video helped you. Now, let's get into this. Okay, so I've gathered and I've looked at and I've made comments and like notes to myself about everything that you guys needed and wanted to hear, and everything that you guys needed advice on, tips on, or anything like that for the upcoming year as a new kid. Sit at lunch, you could sit in the library, watch some YouTube, watch some Netflix, finish assignments, all that good stuff. You can also walk around your school, if your school allows you to do so, and just listen to music, jam out on your walk. Like, become aware of what your school has and doesn't have. Like, just become aware with your surroundings and everything. You can also go to your other classes, make sure you know where they are, make sure you talk to a teacher or something if you don't know where they are, and just find them before you have to go to them, so that way you're not in a rush to find the next class. Also, just go walking around the cafeteria or wherever you guys are allowed to sit and look for a classmate or somebody that you do know from the school and just talk to them. And usually that's how you get into gaining more friends and knowing more people, is by talking to people you already know or talking to a classmate. Then they introduce you to their friends and so on and so forth. But sitting alone is not as bad as you think. If you want to sit alone, eat your lunch, watch some YouTube on your phone, just block everybody out, that's fine. You go ahead and do that. Usually somebody will come up to you. It just depends on the people at your school and how they are. So it's not a bad thing. Don't take it as a bad thing. Don't look at it as a bad thing, because it's always an opportunity to just go and enjoy yourself for a little bit. So now, if you are in a larger school, this is going to be kind of hard for you. But if you're in a medium to smaller school, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think. It's pretty easy, pretty straight to the point. It depends on how your school is set up and how many buildings or how many classes it does have. You'll find your classes eventually, I promise you. It might not be the first day that you find all your classes in time. It might not even be the first week, but you will find them within 2 weeks. My biggest thing is to arrive either a couple minutes early or 10 to 15 minutes early to find all of your classes and to know where they are and to just avoid getting lost throughout the day. If you do end up getting lost, there are always other students and teachers around to help you. And if they can't help you, then your best option is to go to an office. Now, usually if you're a new student going into a new school within the middle of the year or sometime during the year, and you didn't start in the beginning, they will have a student show you around to your classes and get you familiar with the school and where your classes are and everything like that, and they'll be there to answer questions that you have or anything like that. Something that really helped me whenever I was going to a new school, and still helps me till this day, is to just set my schedule as my lock screen, so that way I don't have to keep pulling out my paper and looking at it. Another thing is, if you are new and you're starting in the beginning of the year, you usually go in about a week or two before the school year starts to get your schedule. Now, while you're getting your schedule from the school, you can ask to go look around the school and just find out your classes. If it doesn't do that, then definitely arrive a couple minutes early the first day to just find out and figure out where everything is. The majority of the schools that I've been to, half of them did have homeroom and half of them didn't. Now, if you do have a homeroom, you can go to your homeroom and get your schedule the first day if you didn't go the week or two before, and they'll basically give you the schedule and everything else that you need. If you don't have homeroom, then you usually get your schedule from the office or online or some source like that. but you will get a schedule. Like, I understand this. I struggled with this for a long time, and honestly, when I hit high school, I just didn't care anymore. After freshman year, like, that was it. I don't care if I fit in or not. I don't want to fit in. I want to be who I am. And that's my biggest tip, is to be yourself. Rates or anything, like, don't let others pressure you into thinking you have to be a certain way to fit in, because it's just not. You don't have to be a certain way to fit in with anybody. Be you, be yourself, and you'll fit in just fine. Have a positive energy going into a new school, and just accept the fact that you will be losing some friends, you will be in a new environment, that you will be in a new area if that's the case, and just accept it and move on. Look at it as if you're going to meet better people, you're going to have more choices and more opportunities. Like, look at the positive things of the situation, and that will really help boost your confidence in going in and just make you less afraid and nervous. It's not that hard. A simple hi with a smile will, right there you have a conversation. Like, it's not that hard, you guys. But if you guys struggle with conversating, mention that you're a new kid. Everybody wants to know everything about the new kid, so mention where you're from. Mention how your old school was like. If they've never been there and they ask about, like, the state that you came from, the country that you came from, talk about it. Tell them how it is. Tell them your favorite experience. Like, just conversate. If you guys are working on an assignment or a project or something, bring up that to talk about. Ask a question about it. Like, it's not that hard. It's actually really simple. It's just the fear that we build up in our system makes us not want to do that. Like, puts a block there and stops us from doing that. Or if you guys just don't want to talk about anything, and you see a girl wearing a really pretty shirt or a guy wearing a really sick kicks, like, compliment them. Compliments are good, okay? So if you don't want to talk to somebody, compliment someone. Make their day. Maybe they'll talk to you the day after or right after that. Bring up a conversation. If you have questions about anything, ask somebody. Ask questions about an assignment, a teacher, a project, a hair color. Like, just be open to conversations and don't block anybody out. If somebody says hi to you and they're trying to get to know you, don't shut that down. Did I say I've been in drama? I've been in drama. Like, hella drama. Like, a crap ton of drama. Okay, and drama is so irrelevant and just so, it's just not worth it. It's not worth your time. I'm telling you this right now. If you're somebody who starts drama, you need to go home and check yourself, because literally, it's not worth it. It's so irrelevant. It's gonna waste your high school, and like, it's not worth it. If you're trying to avoid drama, avoid it. If somebody comes up to you talking crap about somebody, walk away or say, I don't want to hear about that, or just change the topic. There's so many other things to do than to be in drama. So just don't do it and try to avoid it at all costs. With that being said, this is the end of the video. Comment down below what day you guys start school this year, and also let me know more tips and advice that you guys need help with, and I will definitely make a part 3 maybe to this if I get enough. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 23,000 views on my last video. I never thought that I would hit 23,000, let alone 10,000, but 23,000 views on my video. And that to me just blows my mind, because I see it every day just slowly increasing with the numbers, and that really like gets me emotional, because I see all you guys' comments. None of you guys' comments go unread. I see all of them, and I'm so happy that my last video helped you guys, and I hope this one did the same. I did respond to a whole bunch of comments on the last video, but I couldn't reply to all of them, so I hope this video helped cover some of you guys' most important topics of being a new kid. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I wanted to thank you guys so much for all your support and love throughout my whole YouTube channel and my last video. It really means a whole lot to me, and I'm just beyond grateful for you guys. Until next time, I will see you guys later.